My question is, how do I navigate and help my family navigate through big, difficult life changes? A lot of things are happening fast. A lot of the changes are difficult to deal with in a sense that it's not, and I'm putting up air quotations, normal or traditional, like being admitted to a mental hospital, having to move, being in trouble with state authorities, but all happening at once. How do I navigate this without losing my shit? How do I help my family navigate through this without losing their shit? Because it's difficult, it's hard, it's trying our relationships, as the family unit. There's a lot of pressure, a whole lot to do, not enough money all the time. So how do I navigate these changes and challenges when they are consistently happening?
Okay, so you said a lot in a minute. Okay, so I'm going to break down what you asked me, and I'm going to share what I'm hearing and the insight and wisdom that I have. Okay, so let's start with that big picture question you asked. How do I navigate and help my family navigate through big life changes? Well, first, let's say when you say navigate, you are asking for a step-by-step route on how to experience something you all have never experienced. Well, that's nearly impossible, okay? We often use GPS navigation in this world, and it's only useful when the path or the road has already been cleared. So in this case, you're asking not really how to navigate, but you're asking how to get your family through big life changes, right? Not actually the step-by-step route. So to get your family through big life changes, you have to, number one, be patient with how each person processes what is happening. You all as a family will process what you're experiencing at a different rate, at a different time. You'll have different feelings, that's internal, and different emotions, that's external. Okay, the emotions are how people express what they're feeling. Their expression might be different. Allow everyone to have their own expression. Number two, choose the energetic output you're going to commit to. Will you commit to being frustrated, or will you commit to being at peace? You got to choose that. That's a choice you get to make. Number three, release the should be mentality that society programs into us, because we absolutely know that life and existence can and will be different for every single person on this earth. Nothing is wrong with or broken in your family because your life looks different than society's made up picture of perfection or what's normal, okay? None of this stuff is normal. It's not normal. None of it is, okay? So there's that part. The second part of your question was a lot of things are happening fast and they are difficult to deal with, right? This is where the law of language comes in. What you express from your mouth, you will experience in your life, all right? Avoid calling it difficult. What is happening in your life is new, it's unique, it's different, but it's not difficult. Difficult means hellish, it means harsh, it means strenuous, right? We don't want to use that language. This is where reframing your language comes in, because the more you use the word, the more you call it to you. Let me share this example. For example, if you're a parent, you have children, okay? You have a child. Let's say you call out your child. You say, Tim. What is Tim going to do when you start calling out, okay, that name? Tim is going to start coming towards you, because it doesn't matter if Tim is down the road, if Tim is at the park, if Tim is 4 out over in the grocery store. If Tim hears Tim's name, Tim is going to start coming towards you. That's the same concept with any word that we use. If we use the word, it's going to start coming towards us, because that's how the law of language works. The law of language says what you say is what you see. So if you continue to use the word difficult, difficulty is going to continue to come to you. And so let's change that language. Let's reframe your language. Let's shift your words around. This is new. This is unique. This is different. Okay? Now, you also said that it's all happening at once and you're having to learn how to navigate it without losing your shit, okay? Well, guess what? You're in control of your shit. And none of these external circumstances can make you lose it. If you feel like you're about to lose your shit, it's time to rest, reset, and restart. Implement your restorative rituals. Doesn't matter what they are. They can be prayer. They can be meditation. They can be devotion. It could be reading. It could be taking a walk in nature. It could be going for a swim. It could be sitting quiet. It could be taking a shower. All of those things are restorative rituals. Implement your restorative rituals and practice acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean you agree with what's happening. It simply means that you are willing to allow things to happen, unfold. You aren't pulling and pushing and tugging and trying to force the horse to drink water. You're allowing things to unfold and you're choosing your energetic output. Am I going to be at peace with what happens next? Or am I going to be frustrated? What languages am I going to use, right? Okay. And so the last thing that you talked about was it being a lot of pressure, a lot of things to do, and not enough money. When you are focused on your restorative rituals, we just talked about those. When you are practicing acceptance, when you are releasing societal norms, when you are choosing your energetic output, you are essentially calling in generosity and abundance. Remember, abundance can be time, it can be peace. Generosity can be more money, more opportunities. But you have to remember the seed you water is the fruit you eat. So if you water seeds of restoration, you'll have restorative fruit. More time, more money, less pressure. If you water seeds of difficulty, you will have more difficulty in your life, right? And so I want you to take a minute, rest, reset, restart. Let everybody process what's happening the way they're going to process it. You may have to set some standards on how we handle each other, okay? Or how you guys deal with each other. But at the end of the day, allow everybody to process, choose your energetic output, release that should be societal norm. Our family should look like this. Our lives should look like this because we are this age. Let that stuff go. Reframe your language. It's not difficult. It's different. It's not harsh. It's new. It's unique. And then focus on restoration. Water what you want to grow. Only water what you want to grow. If you don't want it to grow, don't water it. Okay? That's what I got. Let me know what you think.